What's up, guys? It's QC Money, and this is part 2 of the Water Assassin story. If you want to see part 1, it explains kind of the rules of Water Assassins, so you can kind of have an idea of what's going on. In part 1 of my story, I almost got out, and ever since that day, I've been super sketch about everything. Now, the day after I almost got out, this girl asked me to hang out, and I did, but I stayed in my car, because cars are safe zones, and I was just super scared. Now, you might think, Quinn, what are you doing? You almost got out yesterday. Why are you hanging out with these random girls? Well, this girl won the dick, so. But here's the main story, what happened to me on Friday. So it was a regular Friday, just like any Friday. Pumped for the weekend. Don't know what I'm going to do. Trying to find some plans. And I was still sticking to my only staying in the car when hanging out with people rule. But it was 2 days after I almost got out, and I was a little more relaxed. Now this bitch, let's just call her Gina just because, I don't know, whatever. But this bitch, Gina, there's a couple things you gotta know about Gina. Now, first of all, Gina is fake. Like, Jesus Christ, you're hot. Now, I'd hung out with Gina before, and we're decent friends. She's a pretty trustworthy girl, it seems like. So, I could kind of trust her. So anyways, Gina had been asking to hang out for like a couple weeks now, even before the game started. So I was like, she probably is not gonna get me. Like, she wants to hang out. But I wasn't sure, so I made her show me the list of people that she has as targets. And I wasn't on it, so I'm like, you know what? I could kind of trust her, but I'm still gonna just hang out in my car. So the plan was to hang out in my car, but she's like, I get off of work at 5, and we should go watch the sunset because it sets at 5:30. And I'm like, oh, that sounds fucking sweet. Yeah, totally. It sounds like a fucking great idea. Go on a little hike, watch a little sunset, fucking slip it in, maybe see what happens. And she had a boyfriend, but there was like 90% of the reason why I went to hang out was just because, like, we're friends and it'd be fun. There's like 10% of me hoping that I would just stick it in. And I feel like that's what made me trust her a little bit more. So we show up at the trailhead and I say to her, Gina, if this is a setup, we can't be friends anymore. She laughs it off. She's like, ha ha ha, oh Quinn, yeah, if this is set up on me, I'm gonna be so angry. And then we're like, ha 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 ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Hilarious. So we're walking on the trail, and it was a pretty fun hike because you could see like every major landmark in my neighborhood, and the sunset was like 10 out of 10, like great sunset. And she's like, oh, let's go up here so we could actually see the sunset, because there's like a hill blocking our way a little bit, and then we go over the hill and it's like even cooler, like fucking all these colors, really distracting, basically, is the main point. And she even gives me some Oreos. She's like, here, you wanna Oreo? You wanna, just here, no, don't be scared, just have an Oreo. And she had her camera there, and she was taking a bunch of pictures of the sunset and like showing me, and I was like, things don't seem right. Like, she really wanted me to look at this sunset and like her pictures. Like, she really basically just didn't want me to look behind me. And I do. And behind the bushes, I see this fucking bitch with a neon orange-green gun in their hand. I just instantly run down the first trail I see, just yelling behind me, I hate you, Gina, I hate you so much. I could hear Gina behind me yelling, I'm so sorry. Now this is where I made my first mistake, is that I ran down the wrong trail. Like, there was one trail that I didn't know where it led to, but it could have gotten me out of there. Or I could have just ran straight through the brush, like into this valley, like where they would definitely not have followed me. But I decided to run on this trail that kind of goes back towards my car. And I'm running down the trail, and it fucking ends. And I'm so sad. I'm like, oh god, this is fucking it. My team had been telling me, Quinn, that was so close the other day. Stop being so stupid. Like, seriously, just stay inside. And now I was like about to get out. So I'm at the top of a hill, and I can see my car, and I look around it, and no one's really there. So I'm like, maybe this is the only girl that came. And I'm like, God, I really hope this is the only girl that came. So I run down the side of the mountain through the brush to my car. I get to the bottom, and I run right to my car as fast as I can. I open the door, and these fucking bitches just pop out of the bushes, and they shoot me. These fucking persistent ass bitches finally got me. And I was just laying there, halfway in the car, halfway on the ground, just feeling like thoroughly fucked, you know? Like Gina had just taken me basically. She just like said, "Hey, come here. No, it's fine. Come here. Come on." And she got me all warmed up and all trusting. And then she just took me, she just bent me over, and she just went, "Yeah. Yeah." No lube or nothing, just a straight, like, butt fuck of my emotions. So I got up and I started talking to him, and I had some questions for him. My first question was how they found me in the gated community that I talked about in my previous video. Like, the only thing I posted was just a Snapchat of this guy's dog that was there. And that's when I found out that one of the kids that was at the house I was at was on their team. I also found out that the girl I hung out with on Thursday was another setup, but I actually ended up hooking up with her, so they called that one off. Like, holy shit, the lengths these girls were going to get me out. Like, I just felt so defiled. Like, my whole entire world had just been flipped upside down. Have you guys ever seen a detective movie where at the end the detective finally figures out who it is? Like, he remembers all the interactions he had with people and all the clues and stuff, and it all comes back to him at once and everything makes sense? Well, that's exactly how I felt. Fucking Gina comes walking down the trail, looking guilty as fuck. I was so fucking heated, you guys don't understand. I was thinking with my dick. I was too trusting. It's not good. But I ended up congratulating her because she totally fucking played it so well. Like, it was the fucking definition of a honeypot, basically. That day during school when she walked by me, she like grabbed my forearm like a little bit. She's like, "Hey, Queen." And I knew she had a boyfriend, but I was just fucking hoping, that 10%, just hoping. Just the worst part about it is the two girls that tried to betray me, like, they're like, "Oh, I feel so bad about it. I feel so bad." It's like, does that make it better? Like, they just keep saying, like, and her friends too, they're like, "Oh, she feels so bad about it. She's so sorry." It's like, does that make it okay that you fucking stabbed me in the back? So I guess the moral of the story is, bitches can't be trusted. I thought I learned that lesson a long time ago, but guess not. The other moral of the story is, don't think with your dick. So we're still in round 2 of Water Assassins, and it looks like we're going to be making it to round 3 if we keep up the kills, so I'm just hoping we can make it to round 3, and I'm hoping I can get some more stories. Let me know what you guys think if you want more. QC Money out.